Alright, people on the vertical side, welcome in. Also, I just realized I need to adjust the lights, so give me 1 second here before I get on the main stage here. But welcome in people on the Twitch side as well. Laser Rants, welcome in on YouTube. Lucy, good Doom Dizzle, welcome in. Let me just, where is the control center? You know, I can just use the app. Let's just use the app. What am I doing? Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Nope, I don't want to rate the app. Well, wait. This one. I kind of like this one. This is the perfect brightness. Alright. Now, it's Twitch time. I kind of pointed the wrong way on that, but I guess there's not really a right way for me to point. You know what's funny is right before stream, I actually literally just put gel in. All my hair was being calm. And now I have the one Homer Simpson hair that's like gonna start popping up. And not a Homer Simpson hair, more of like a... There's a cartoon character who has like one strand of hair. I'm trying to think what his name is specifically, but... You know, it doesn't really matter. Doom Dizzle, welcome in. Lucy. Anyone else who's on the stream. YouTube. If you're somehow off-site, you know, welcome in too. We're gonna be playing some Mass Effect. But how was everybody's weekend? A 475 stream streak is crazy. Yeah. And Twitch only still gives them 450 points. It deserves way more. Twitch definitely doesn't value them as much as as they should, I feel. Also, I just seen that you guys is I thought I'd restart the one program, so 1 minute. Let me just do that real quick. At least 47, 50. Yeah, I feel like that would be fair. I feel like that would be a fair reward for such a, you know, long streak. You see, this is where I wish I could just give them, like, custom badges. Custom badges would be nice. I mean, I guess can I not do that now? I thought Twitch has been experimenting a lot now with badges. I think it's a lot more to do with, like, sub badges, but still. Ooh. But, yeah, anything happened over the weekend? I'm trying to think. Over the weekend, I was traveling around, so... You know, that's how it was for me. It was a pretty nice, chill weekend. But you know, there was some fun stuff in wrestling that happened yesterday. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm not pissed off, but I'm a little bit annoyed with the one thing. I'm like, my man Sami Zayn got the championship ripped from him. I'm like, why did CM Punk have to just come in out of nowhere and just fucking take the belt? He's like, you know what? I don't really need to have any reason or a storyline. I can just butt in whenever I want. By the way, our sugary drink of the stream, guys, if you, you know, if you care. 7-Up. I don't really care for 7-Up all that much, but unfortunately, it's the choice. I'm a Sprite over 7-Up man for sure. Are you not allowed to talk about the Paul Brothers antics if you're a WWE streamer? You see, I feel like that's probably I think I heard recently that WWE is cracking down a lot more on some WWE streamers, and I'm like, I don't know if that's the right move. I'm like, if that is true, then I'm like, that's pretty ridiculous. They should, you know, the Paul Brothers are like pretty separate from WWE, I feel like. I mean, like, you know, they should be allowed to have their antics discussed without WWE being like, well, we have to protect them. Like, if it's part of the WWE and you have a WWE streamer who's criticizing it, maybe, like, I could see where their head is, but if they're just defending them all over, like, you know, their own personal drama, like, if the Japan thing happened today. Maybe they're also talking about it like now too, but is that something that they would be like, oh no, we don't want our WWE streamer talking about. Don't talk about when Logan Paul went to Japan and yeah, okay, that's what you literally just posted. They timed me out and deleted the messages fast. Really? Yeah, yikes. Yeah, well, I'm not officially sponsored by WWE, so until that happens, you can mention the Crypto Zoo and the whole Japan thing and Jake Paul just being I'm gonna be honest, Jake Paul just is a stain. Is that a rude thing to say? I'm like, Logan Paul, I can give some credit here and there. Jake Paul just, he's there. He's I don't know. I'm like, he just annoys me. That's his entire character is to annoy, which I feel like is not a good idea for your persona. I don't know who seriously watches that content too. I've never seriously sat down and watched like a vlog from like Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I don't know. What is it that's so interesting? I mean, I guess they got really popular off it somehow, so maybe there is something there. I shouldn't complain. I play video games to stream. I'll give them their credit. At least they're going around in, I guess, California causing mayhem in public and, I guess, paying a cameraman. Uh, in the future, maybe. In the future, if it's ever a viable thing. Yeah, it felt weird. All I did was mention Crypto. Yeah, I wonder if it's just that one WWE streamer, or are they like a pretty big streamer too? Like, I'm assuming if they're sponsored by the WWE, then they might be like they probably have some decent numbers. Not the number watch, but I'm like, you know, they usually go for people who are like what, like 75 viewers and more, right? They kind of go for like the partner guys. I don't think you'll ever see WWE sponsor a pretty low end streamer. I don't want to say low end, but you know, let's be realistic here. We're not hitting 75 people 24/7. Selling your soul for 75 viewers is wild, though. Yeah, I would probably. It depends on what you're selling your soul is. But no, I'm like, that's yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Having your freedom of speech taken away, that is starting to be like, The thing is with my freedom of speech is I don't really need to have the craziest freedom of speech. Some people might exercise their freedom of speech a little bit to the maximum, where I'm like, I don't really do that too much. In the sense of like extreme statements, I mean, some people do like to push the boundaries of what is allowed in the free speech. There's some real disgusting statements I always see made. Okay, so I'm gonna get the game on stream because there's gonna be a lot of me just kind of roaming around, of course. I think this probably should be like the last exploration stream, if not, you know, the beginning of the end of the exploration streams. I think we only have we have Vermai, and then I think after Vermai, it's pretty much like a straightforward. You're imprisoned on this citadel, and then you have to do some other stuff after that. Have you already finished the game, Doom Dizzle? I'm gonna get to the recorded screen here. Whoopsies, not console gameplay. You know what's funny is PlayStation got themselves into a bunch of hot water. Like, I swear, ever since I played Demon's Souls on Thursday, I was like, I was so excited about getting a PlayStation 5 Pro, and then immediately like this shitstorm of like, oh yeah, now they become like very, in the eyes of everybody, they're like very anti-consumer. I'm like, God damn it! Picked the very worst time to hop on the PlayStation bandwagon now. I finally get a PlayStation, and now it's when everyone's hating on them. I'm like, should have got a Nintendo. No, I needed a PlayStation for GTA, which is also another hot topic. Also, you guys can't see the game. You guys can see no video, which is not what I want you guys to see. Mass Effect up here. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's troubling times. Troubling times. It's kind of sad times. You got Microsoft going through their whole restructuring thing, which I'm sure is gonna end with some fun times for more devs. But yeah, no, that's pretty bad week for gaming. I'd feel like maybe a bad month, I would even say. I will say though, there's some good games coming out this year, so you know, we'll see. We'll see. Also, I forgot I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. Also, I have like overlapping music, so we'll have to turn that off. So let me bring over this over here. I have the entire list of uncharted space assignments I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just gonna go through my current quest here that I've already done, and just double check which ones I've already haven't done or what I have done. Mr. Squirrel, I've been waiting for you. Finally, you've appeared. How are you doing, Mr. Squirrel? It's been a long time. I've been waiting for you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Mr. Squirrel. I have not been awaiting you. I wish I had like a thing where I can just check the list of this. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pen out, guys. Devon Teal says free Diddy, which you know, we were just having a discussion about free speech and whatnot. You know, you're allowed to say that. I'm also allowed to moderate my own chat, which is I guess, is that an extension of free speech? I don't know if that would count as an extension of free speech, but thank you for making me also say the statement. You know, I'm gonna say this is all in reference to Diddy Kong, not the other famous case. I mean, I guess he has a lot of support, right? You know, gotta admire that. I have to admire that. He just pays random online guys to go into 2-3 viewer YouTube streams and shout free Diddy. With a, you know, a good use of money, Diddy. I'm assuming that's not what he's... Isn't he already free? I thought he got free already. I thought let's also talk about that. Actually, let's not talk about it because I don't really care about Diddy. I thought he got... Okay, so he is in there for 4 years. Okay, for some reason I thought he was out. He might be out. You never know. He might get commuted. He might... He might get his sentence, you know, reduced, or he might be pardoned. You know. How long does Trump have? I'm trying to think what... You know. I need to get my head on track here. What things here am I looking for? I wish I could just cross them out on the website here. Oh wait, I'm a genius. 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. My genius is showing here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the website and the list of things, and I'm just gonna have a thing of paint open, and I'm just gonna cross them out. Innovative. I'm a genius. Unfortunately, the program's not really opening up, which is making me a little bit annoyed. One more time, screenshot please. Alright. Well, my idea was good at first. Martina, yo! What up, yo? What up, Martina? How is your Tuesday coming about? Which isn't much for all the demon activities he was doing. Yeah. You know, who knew that the justice system is different for people who, you know, made the song Coming Home, or took part in the background of many Biggie songs. That's why the judge gave him so much, you know, so much time off. Okay, so the reason why this is taking so long is because Major Kyle is a UNC thing. Also, my screenshot is not working, so that's a little bit annoying. Why is it not working? I don't want to have to write this down like some kind of bozo. Aha, there you go. Now it's working. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so let me get my paint marker here out. Okay, Major Kyle. Exited. Distress call. UNC distress call. We got. You know what? I should bring this on screen. This is something that I guess to watch. All right. Oh, actually, 1 minute. Yeah, let me do this. Oh wait, this is on the wrong one. Whoopsies. Window capture. Work. This is a janky stream, guys. Apologies. Oh, it doesn't work. Dang it. Okay, well, you guys can't watch me do it then. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to sit at the screen and explain to me what I'm doing. Alright, so all the Citadel quests we've already done. UNC is done. UNC collection. Where is that? There's gonna be some of these that are probably like moral quest 2s that I can't really mark off. Okay, let me see. UNC Exogeny. Got that done. Pharaohs, I'm already done. UNC collection, I can't even see this. I can't even find this mission. Welcome in, Sloppy Boppy. I'm pretty sure I'm reading the name right. I have your name kind of cut off here. Sloppy Boppy, welcome in, Sloppy. Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. About to get into some Kingdom Hearts. That's gonna be a fun time. Where are you at in Kingdom Hearts? What land are you on? Okay, so Exogeny, Geffen Curzons. Right now we're just making a list and we're checking it twice and making sure we did everything right. There's a mission called Unk. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of missions called Unk. What's that all about? UNC. I kept calling it UNC that I didn't even see Unk being the actual phrase. Alright, so I got family armor. The negotiation, I think that is... Yeah, that's a different one. UNC... I have quite a bit then. I'm just looking at these now. I'm like, oh, then I have quite a bit more to do. Jesus. No. Actually, 1 minute. I can actually cross off all of these other ones. Just about to leave Agrabah. I think 100-acre wood is next. Is that the wood? Not that would be the poo, right? I'm poo. Let me see. Major Kyle got rid of. Dead scientist get rid of. Active Janie facility get rid of. Yeah, okay, you see, this is why I like to have a list here. So now I'm just gonna kind of go here real quick. Go to the missions I haven't really done. Wait, sorry, diplomacy. Is that not a mission I've already... Aha, so I think sorry, diplomacy is another one I've already done, so I think we can cross that off. Alright, well, of course we have many more to do, so let's let's get to this. We won't be doing locating the body of the people. Unfortunately, that's just not my job. So Artemis Tau we'll go to first. We'll just start going to the known locations. Yeah, we need a poo. Nice, nice, nice. Well, which worlds have you already been to? You haven't already been to the Nightmare Christmas world, right? Artemis Tau, where is it? There you go, Artemis Tau is right here. I think it was Athens, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it was Athens. Alice in Wonderland, Agrabah, and Deep Jungle so far. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Do they have like their own unique worlds put in there too? Like that are like completely separate from Disney? But yeah, I know they have like the island, right? I'm not too sure if they had anything else like that. Traverse town technically fair. Oh yeah, okay. That's okay. I kind of remember that being like a bigger part of like the second game, right? At least like I've seen the intro for that game where from like some YouTube videos. Maybe it's in Kingdom Hearts 1. I haven't really played it too much. Oh, in the Sparta system. Am I not like... How do I get the Artemis Tau thing here? How did I find out that was Artemis Tau? Did I not have... I thought there was like a more detailed one. Oh, we'll go to Sparta then. The worst part is the Little Mermaid area and the part where you're forced to karaoke. Isn't that a thing in the game where you have to like do some like singing minigame with yeah, I'm not too sure how maybe more people love it, but I feel like it'll definitely be some people will be like a little taken off guard by that. I have yet to experience it. Ooh. Well, enjoy the wonderful world of the Little Mermaid. That will be a fun time. Yeah. I gotta see more of Kingdom Hearts. I want to see more of Kingdom Hearts 4, honestly. Like now that they showed off the the previous thing, like you know, a couple weeks ago. I feel like that would, you know, it looked pretty good, the section they showed off. I want to see which worlds they have playing for like the Disney in that one. I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts 3, what, they had Toy Story, they had like the, actually, never mind. We might be jumping a little bit ahead. I probably should play these games first before I'm like, yo, what worlds do we have in these ones and whatnot.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface.
Yes.
It looks like an automated distress beacon.
I don't want to go here just yet. We know this is the place though. I'll tell you, yeah. Toy Story is definitely in Kingdom Hearts 3. There's a... I don't remember what it's... I was about to call it Astrobot, but I don't think it's called Astrobot. It's the one big white robot. The what's his name? His movie. It's gonna be... It's one of like the... Yeah, Baymax. There you go. That world, I'm pretty sure, is also in in Kingdom Hearts 3. Ooh, Caden. You know what? We'll bring Caden with us this time. Actually, never mind. We won't because he sucks. I always have to remember why I'm not doing that. Erdnot Rex versus Garrus. We'll go Garrus this time. Big Hero 6. That's one of those ones that I think I've seen them, I feel like I've seen Big Hero 6 or like the majority of that movie, but I wouldn't say I'm confident enough to say that I've actually seen the movie, if that makes any sense. Like, I've seen so many, because like someone, you know, I'll watch it when someone else has like, you know, a kid has it put on or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch a part of it while I'm waiting. But, to be honest, I should just go through a bunch of like the 2000s, like, and like, I think I've said it before, but I haven't really watched like a lot of the 90s Disney movies too, I feel like. It's been a second, I need to remember how the controls are. Alright, nothing to explore here. I feel like this is Thresher Mall territory. Can we get a little confirmation that this is Thresher Mall territory? Great film overall. Yeah, from every part I've seen of it, and like I feel like everyone I've seen who's watched it, everyone seems to give that movie high praise, which is good, which is definitely good. It's crazy. I feel like I've seen a lot of high praise for Toy Story 6 too, which I'm like. I'm curious to how they were gonna keep like the ball rolling for Toy Story. I still am one of those like firm believers of the Toy Story 3 should have been the finale thing. But at the same point, if they have ideas, might as well bring them back. Also, I like that this area is a little bit more confined. I don't like having to endless areas where I can just explore. I like when I'm being told, hey, you need to go back now. You're going the wrong way. I also like that it's Seth Green telling me that. Seth Green, most famous known for Without a Paddle, of course. Everyone's favorite movie. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Without a Paddle. It's one of those ones where I've always kind of just seen the cover of it and I'm like, I don't know. Nothing ever really compels me to watch it. I like everyone on the cover, but I don't know. There's a lot of like 2000s movies where I look at the cover and I'm like, yeah, maybe not. I agree with the Toy Story, but I really liked 4, so I'm one of the... See, people I think really liked... People did give 4 A lot of praise too. That's the one with Stuntman Mike, right? I don't know if that's his name or if I'm confusing him for the character from the Quentin Tarantino movie, but no, it's not Stuntman Mike. That's definitely, it's not. Now I'm definitely thinking about it. I'm like, it's not, definitely not Stuntman Mike. Duke Kaboom. There you go. Why did I have Man Mike in my mind? It's like my least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. I guess Kurt Russell's always on my mind though. Oh. Also floating away too. Speaking of Seth Green, Michael Myers teased Austin Powers 4. I'm excited. I'm down for it. I don't know how many people watched the Pentaverate. It seemed like it didn't do well with the critics, but I enjoyed it. Comedies, I feel like, are always going to be kind of like that with the critics. Also, it is one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if I'd watch it again though. There's a lot of things where I'm like, I liked it, but I'm like, I also don't find myself compelled to ever watch it again. Welcome back to me failing at this. Never mind. Without a Paddle was amazing in peak 2000s comedy. You see, I also like a lot of like the cheesy comedy of the 2000s, so I'm like, I probably should give it a go. The people who criticize the 2000s comedy, I feel like, is always people who are from the previous generation, I feel. It's always what happens with comedy. I feel like that's what... Then again, I don't know, people like comedy movies of today. I'm pressed to think of like the last like big comedy movie that I feel like is like universally loved. You know, super bad kind of level. Oh, what's this? Another probe. Before we take the mummified Solarian's loot, let me just get rid of some of my old stuff here. I'm gonna turn this into Omnigel. 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 Omnigel? Guess what I'm getting for this one? Omnigel. Omnigel? Also, my guy has a ton of money. I didn't realize my guy has like 26 million. I'm pretty sure it's $26 million. Nope, never mind. I'm a little bit off, but he's getting there. He is getting there. Evil Shepard, 1%. You know, don't want to say anything and connect the dots. Look, to be evil, you need to control, you know, you need to be able to control a lot of things. The money's needed. Also, I wish I could like just sell stuff. I know it wouldn't make sense at all, but let me just sell it on the go. Let me just hit up the extranet and put up my stuff on like eBay. I'll sell it at cost, so I can ship it from this planet. Some delivery man just comes. There's like a little cutscene. Some guy in a nice little like brown UPS outfit comes and picks up my space package. Comedy movies have peaked in the super bad era. Yeah, no, they did. They did. You know, you know who I like? Speaking of like comedy and like it's a. Recently, Larry David, he had a new show come out, and you know, I try I like Larry David, but like you know, I do sometimes feel like he might be like now a little bit now maybe coasting after Curb. I don't know, but like that new show he has, I feel like is I don't know, it's too not like historical based, if that makes any sense. Where like I feel like the whole premise of the show should have been if you watch the show, you maybe it'd make more sense. But like, it's just Curb Your Enthusiasm bits that have already been done in Curb Your Enthusiasm, but with like the old-fashioned, like, you know, the get up. Which is like, you know, it's nice to see Larry David enjoying himself with like being able to play with, you know, whatever, like money and, you know, get costume and budgets and like play around in like historical things that he might have wanted to play around in. But at the same point, I'm like, God damn it, Larry, you got a little bit lazy with this one. I'm like, maybe it's because I've also seen Curb Your Enthusiasm quite a bit, so maybe I'm just very familiar with how he just kind of thinks of things. So that could also be it. But it does feel very like, very much feels like he's just kind of reusing bits from Curb a little bit. Alright, nice. I think he's mostly having fun in between Curb and Seinfeld. Always it's true. True, that's also very true. If you probably watch all of Seinfeld, you definitely like recognize like a lot of things that he probably, you know, says frequently. No! Okay, we need to repair. That was close though. Somehow my gun was the only thing that survived. Larry David, he might be cursing me because I'm saying bad things about his new show. If I'd never seen any of his shows, I think maybe the new show would probably hit better with me, if that makes sense. No. Okay, I thought he was running towards me. No. I hate this guy. Don't do it. Don't do it, Anakin. Come on, pop out. Pop your little head out. Oh, he's like getting a little too close to me. Yeah, I've been doing this backwards too, buddy. I just got $77,000 for killing your ass. $77,000. Can we talk about $77,000 for that? Is that good enough? You think that's a good payment for me killing a Thurshmal? I feel like a little bit more maybe should be, I don't know. I feel like a little bit more is deserved almost. If it's truly dead. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go to Admiral Kuku. Or Kutaku, as I like to call him. Because there's no particular reason. Mr. Funky Donkey. Mr. Funky Donkey. Man, imagine having a donkey. That'd be kind of cool. It would be cool to have a donkey. What purpose? No purpose. Just an emotional support donkey that I just keep around. I just want to be a nuisance at stores and force people to accept that I'm walking around with a donkey publicly. There's some of those guys who might be, you know, they might be abusing that a little bit. Then again, if I could walk around with my dog everywhere too, I probably would. But how are you doing, A-Money? Happy Tuesday. The best day of the week because you now know it's, you know, Wednesday's about to come upon us and Thursday's right around the corner, and then you got Friday that's also right around the corner. You good as my... Oh, really? So we're gonna be celebrating that. Oh, very nice, nice. I'm assuming you got camp or cake planned, or are you baking yourself a cake? Do you fancy yourself a baker? Oh. Are you? Would you say you're good at decorating cakes at all, or have you even, or have you ever given it a go? Cake plan, dinner plan. We're gonna be, ooh, going to the trampoline park. That'd be a fun part in time. It's been a while since I've been on a trampoline, but trampolines are, especially in that place. I feel like that place is probably like a lot better too, because I don't know if they have I'm sure they probably have like even better trampolines than like just the dingy one I probably jumped on a long time ago. Also, how do I just teleport home now? Journal. Map. Return to Normandy. Now we can leave. But yeah, cake planned. It's gonna be a good day. Nice, nice, nice. I do like it's also in the summer too, so you can have like the full like birthday day too of them. It's not like you send them to school, or you know, you have to take them out of school for a special day. I feel like that's probably one benefit for sure. Yo, Mr. Elkin Ramirez, welcome in. How you doing, Elk? Is an elk your favorite animal? We're gonna do another cycle of this just to see if it's at all gonna turn up results. No results. No results. If there was a good beach around, I would have loved to go to the beach this season, but the only beach we got is so dirty. Yeah. That's the thing is like, especially because I think there's trouble with some of like the water, or like how the waves react, right? And unfortunately, we've just had a wave of people who just like to keep going swimming in times when the officials will say, "Do not go swimming right now, please." And then these guys will also go swimming and unfortunately drown and kind of cause a little bit of an incident for the city. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, you know, over there. Was that a couple people kept like just jumping over the fence that they have to keep out. Why people can't listen to the sign that says keep out, I have no idea. People are wild. People are wild. And, you know, it will cost them their life for it, unfortunately. Theorem. Wait a minute. Why can't we not go there? Have we already been here? Rip Harambe? MCG 519. I think we might be a little bit late on that one. But, I mean, is it officially the day that he died? Me? All I'm saying is Harambe probably shouldn't have, you know, probably shouldn't have grabbed the kid. Also, they should have just asked, Harambe dead? Oh no. Sloppy Poppy, I think we're about to just break off a bit of bad news for you. Get the sad music going. Unfortunately, Harambe has passed away. Like nearly 10 years ago, right? 2016 was when he died. So, it's been nearly 10, oh my god. The universe split when that happened. I still remember when the universe was right, and then this weird verge happened. Yeah, 10 years ago. We've been living in this alternate timeline. Everything bad politically that's happened is because Harambe unfortunately passed away. I wanna be honest, I don't know if I've already been to this place. We're just gonna bring along these two and they'll see. Elk, I've said hi a couple times. I think the audio might be maybe broken on your side. Or maybe you have me muted, but hi. That's the last time I'll entertain the hi though. Okay, yeah, we've already been here. Out. I just cost the Citadel a couple billion credits, or a couple million credits just because I wanted to do a drop landing and then have them pick me up again. They're like, actually, never mind, this was not the planet. Unfortunately, we don't have any statistics on the galaxy map, so we don't really know, you know, how to save money. Let's go to the Citadel, talk to Admiral Kahuku, because I'm pretty sure he sends me somewhere else next. That fucking kitchen at Flounder 2 is the enclosure, that's true. That's true. Who put the kid there? Maybe the kid was put there. Maybe he knew something was... Maybe the timeline was even worse off if he survived. I don't know, maybe the kid knew something. No, just the man of the fact he's still alive. I wish he was. I guess you could just... Did Harambe have a son? Do they have any kids? I guess you could just name one Harambe Jr. A little bit cheap, but... I don't think anyone's really paying attention now. Except us, of course. You know what, let's just bring these two. We don't need the strong crew, we just need the cool crew. And Caden's so cool.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Caden kind of has like the greaser thing going on.
Officer is ashore. Exo Presley has
I remember it was a Canon event, our moment. The universe split and there was a separate dimension where we were all frolicking fields and having the yeah. Can't happen now though. Can't happen now. Harambe died and you know, Barks root beer gets discontinued in Canada. Horrible things happen. It's all connected. It's all connected. I'm pretty sure that's what you know what, that's a separate conversation to have. But I'm pretty sure I've seen that. It got discontinued in Canada and it made me sad. There's an anger brewing. What can I buy from this guy?
Hello, Commander.
Can I buy a root beer from you?
Show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Show me your best root beer, please. You see, I'm a rich man, so I can afford good things here. Except, you don't have good things for me. Except for this. This is kind of a good thing, except for the accuracy rating. You know what? I'm gonna stick with mine. Breaker. That's significantly better than mine, I feel like. Alright, well. I don't really use the assault rifle all that much though, so we're just gonna skip over that. What about the shotgun? Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not spending $200,000 on a gun. That's a bit much. I just want to speak to Admiral Kahuku and then leave. Where are you, Admiral? I think you're on the Presidium at the Citadel Tower. Admiral! Hello, Admiral. All your men died. Alright, have a good day.
Wait, Commander. Any
They're
word
dead.
on my missing men?
I found them. What was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
They were set
Someone
up.
lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared.
Hmm.
An Alliance beacon used as bait. My unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander,
I do.
appreciate what you did.
I can see into the future and onto the Wikia,
Families of those
and they said Cerberus did this.
why they died.
Not my problem.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard.
I guess I could have said not my problem, but I feel like you would have just died without me. I mean, I guess that would be a renegade thing for me to do, just leave out some stuff. Alright, well, let's go back to C-Sect. We'll go back to flying. Wait, which one's the one? I think it's this one.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown.
These guys have no chemistry here.
Many are blaming the...
They just don't want to talk in the elevator. I wonder if there's any combination of like companions that just don't have anything to say to each other. Like Caden and Garrus, they don't really have much in common.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
XO.
Presley stands relieved.
I didn't know you were such an XO fan, buddy. XO Presley. Alright, so journal. What's next? Locate signs of battle, next. Okay, so eliminate crime lords. Yeah, that's something I guess my character can do. He's a kind of a criminal kind of guy. The Gemini Sigma cluster. Okay, I'm gonna remember none of that, I'm gonna be honest. Nope. I kind of remember this. Yeah, there you go. There you go. My memory's actually working wonders this time around. Can I just skip this too? I just want to skip everything. So cool. I always loved the effect of those.
Came in over a secure channel.
Shepard,
Oh.
this is Admiral Goku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization.
An alliance.
Highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them.
Alright, Cerberus will be stopped. Even though I want to be a super soldier.
This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Hopefully I'm able to stop them, buddy. Unfortunately, I think you're just gonna have bad luck. Alright, Mavigon, I'll go there in a second. Let me just survey everything else. Chris, why aren't you reading the names of the planets and everything? I should be reading all the descriptions. Mavigon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. There you go. We finally read one of these. Oh, it's a snow planet. Okay, that makes me happy. I like exploring in the snow. That makes me, gives me a nice Christmas vibe. Even though it's not Christmas at all yet. Let's go to this one. Do I have any better shotguns before I just move on? Oh! When did I get that? Just make sure I have nothing new that I can just replace. Rail extension. Yeah, we'll do this one, I guess. Alright, we have nothing else to put on it. There you go. We can leave now. This better not be like another Thresher mob place. I like how the mission's been called Race Against Time, yet my character's dicking around. He's like, actually, I got a bunch of other things to do. You know what I should do? Is I probably should have just saved it right at the one spot. Just so I don't have to drive all the way over there. I just want to see if there's any loot. Any minerals? Oh, there you go, minerals. Welcome back everyone on Twitch from the ads. You have missed nothing. We were on the loading screen. We were just chatting about minerals and how we need to read the planet descriptions even more now. Oh, I didn't realize that slightly damaged my thing. Cobalt. Okay, so how many more of those do I need to do? I'm like right here, so I might as well just go here first. You miss MF40 unhinging his jaw and swallow. Oh yeah, that's true too. I always say this is subtime, guys. This is every time there's an ad break, guys. I always invest the money from the ad break into a Subway sub, or you know, whatever Italian sub I can find locally too. And yeah. I unhinge my jaw. It causes me great discomfort. And, but I'm full. I'm gonna say by the end of the stream, I'm usually pretty full. Sometime just for the subscribers. Alright, we're gonna make that a thing officially. Except it would be kind of costly. I feel like the stream budgets would get out of control. But it'd be worth it. And Italian sub's always worth it. Sometime just for the subscribers though. It's one of the best ideas that we could have. We need more food-based ideas.
I'm on my way.
How can I eat more on stream? Eating is my favorite activity. Never played it, but it looks so cool. Oh, it's a pretty cool game, but the rest of the game isn't as cool as this place, except for like one other planet. There's one other planet that has like snow on it. That's what I was talking about. The planet, the game's being cool in the snow. This game rocks. Either way, all night Dom, welcome in. How are you doing, Dom? Hopefully your Tuesday's been going pretty well. During ad breaks, just have a blanket sub sandwich that says subtimes. That's true. That's true. That's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. If you're also a boat fan or a Navy kind of guy, I guess you could also have a submarine too if you're into that. I'm just giving ideas though for free. Did Mass Effect have some kind of fall off because Andromeda didn't have endings that they said would have something like that? So what happened was EA just didn't really. Unfortunately, Andromeda didn't perform so well. Unfortunately, it got a lot of criticism when it came out because, you know, it didn't have the most perfect facial expressions. Which, you know, I kind of understand, but I do think there's some nitpicking here and there. But yeah, it's if there's gonna be a new Mass Effect game that comes out at some point. They announced it like a couple years ago. Unfortunately, they haven't really put out more than like a teaser. It'll come back though. It'll come back and it will probably save BioWare. I hope. I really hope so. What do I want to do? You see my character? He doesn't care anymore. He just walks into battle. Which is gonna be probably not good right now because I kind of forget I'm on insanity. Alright, immunity time. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't shoot. We're just doing the most confusing kind of like... we have no plan for a battle here. Oh. We're going back to Andromeda. Like I never finished Andromeda because I think at the same time some other game came out and I was probably like lured off of Andromeda. I think I got a little bit burned out on Andromeda, to be honest, because there's like a lot of side quests in that game. But at some point we'll play it on stream again, I think, and actually finish the game because I kind of want to give it another go. Crime lords defeated. As a Navy guy, the sandwiches are way cool. Yeah, no, fair.
All clear.
I mean, the subs are cool pieces of technology, I'll say that, but I feel like actually living in one, actually like having to operate one probably sucks. I feel like it's also probably not good for you, like health-wise too. I'm sure there's a real degree of that. Your brain gets smaller if you work in a sum. No, I don't know if that's true, but... ooh, pocket type. I want to play this, but also Dead Space. Just have a space month where you just play like a bunch of space games. Dead Space, the remake was cool. I think the only issue I remember having with it was the game had some... and I don't know if it was fixed upon, like, you know, with patches and whatnot, but the game kind of had some performance issues with the stuttering. But like otherwise, like, you know, I'm pretty sure like the stutters are pretty minimal in that game. I'm pretty sure it only happens when you're going into like a new area. But you definitely give it a go, especially if you have like Game Pass or something. EA Pass. Someone else's pass. All the other passes they have in the world. I mean, that's all recent. Yeah, true. Especially like the thing is like DLSS doesn't even fix stutters issue like too sometimes. The Unreal Engine 5 stuff, that's been like a main point of criticism, which I'm hoping Unreal Engine 6 will hopefully fix, since they teased that with Rocket League.
Heading out.
Time to go to Operation... I don't know what operation this is, but... Operation... Explore that map. That's what I call it. Oh. Do you use the AMD DOM, or are you a DLSS person? A DLSS guy? Who here is AMD? I feel like I've always heard like people say I should like, you know, should give AMD a switch or like a try. But I always felt like they were just kind of, you know, they're pretty much like, I feel like they're kind of the same thing almost. Not same thing, but you know, at this point I feel like the prices are kind of like pretty close. Me, I don't mind paying the extra premium to get the NVIDIA working proper, or like the NVIDIA.
Securing point.
Oh my god. Can I get out of this menu? Because the scram rail is pretty good to have. Oh man. Why are they making me do this? I have to go and like sell some stuff properly now. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought I saw better armor. I'm like, nope, never mind. Not better armor. Does Garrus have anything better I can put on him? There you go, you get that. You already have a cool sniper. Alright, everything else you can... Actually, let me see about your sniper. Combat optics. I don't know if he actually benefits from combat optics, because he's he's an AI, right? So I'm like, I feel like you already have like max accuracy. Alright, so let's go to our grenades. I feel like our grenades are gonna have a bunch that we can just kind of get rid of. You know, we'll just start from, I should be selling this stuff. This is why I wish they had like a toggle menu where I can just toggle stuff and toggle like, you know, just make it all junk without having to like just go one by one and just say junk, junk, junk. Alright, so hopefully that gives us enough room to kind of explore the planet a little bit more. I think we're good to leave though. Now we need to go to the other place, clear out the crime syndicate there. My character's just a caretaker, unfortunately. Oh wait, I don't think it's in the Ming system. I think I've already been to the Ming system. Yeah, I think this is the place where we had the doctor. There's Hades Gamma that they want me to go to. They told me it was this system. What is it? This? I wonder if it's this system. There's gotta be a way to like exit out of the galaxy map a lot quicker than me having to go one by one. Alright, so aha! I'm a genius. I was right, it was this system, or it was this area anyway. It's actually I have an incredible amount of luck here. No, I didn't want to land just yet. No, we'll do it. Unfortunately, this is just my main crew now, is just Garrus and Lyra. I always forget how to say her name. Oh, another snow planet. Alright. We like snow, we like snow. Well, we'll just go on the straight path here. I don't think we really need to explore too much. Let me go to my journal and see the samples here. Yeah, we're nearly like done with all of the mineral stuff. The insignias we're almost done with. We just need 3 more medallions. I mean, that should be pretty easily to get. We just gotta survey a couple of systems more, and yeah, shouldn't be too big of an issue. I hate that I'm going off the path here. I just know that there's something in the wasteland over here. Or maybe there isn't. I wish I could just like somehow explore the entire map, or like have the I wish I could put like a probe on the planet, right? There would be some kind of probe upgrade where I can just, you know, have all the minerals already kind of located, so I don't have to go into the wasteland, drive around so much. I wonder if the Syndicate can hear my character coming. Like, we just hear a bunch of banging in the hills. I was about to say people are just banging in the hills, but no, that's not at all what I'm trying to convey. People are not just banging in the hills. Like I just fucking got launched. Au revoir. Au revoir. Yeah, go into cover, buddy. See what happens. He was barely a kid. He was barely a kid. Rest in peace. My guy wants his platinum. Unfortunately, he has to beat this minigame first. This is why geologists train. This is why the surveyors do what they do. They go through years of school so they can time their reflexes perfectly. Make sure they can get the dot in the hole. Welcome back to another hole that we have to go into. I always the way these are presented, I'm like, it's like a robot bending over. It's not a good sight. By the way, did I even change my grenades? Toxic damage, I feel like, might be even better than Cairo explosive. Guys, evil Shepard's into chemical warfare. Watch out. Oh my god, Shepard survived a sniper shot. Color me surprised. Okay, Liera, do that. I'm gonna do this. Damn it, you made me waste my marksman's shot. There, you got your big blue head in my way. Hey guys, you're supposed to set up a choke point for us, not for you. Someone pick him up. Pick that guy up. The guy's just floating. Oh. Where's the boom headshot screen? Boom! Headshot. Oh, his crime boss is right there. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's have some fun with him. Throw him. Now we're gonna have to go track him down.
Jammers online. Here it comes.
Alright, you have a pretty good vantage spot, I'll give you that. Now Helena Blake will be happy. What do I get though? What are my spoils? Ah, I get an aid system. Oh, I get a fire containment system too, that's kinda cool. We'll just use our gel. Use our gel. We have a bunch of these that we can just turn into gel. These guys just keep giving us things. I'm not someone who can turn down a gift. That's part of the Spectre code, is if someone offers you a gift to look the other way, I must take it. I have no idea what that's supposed to be implying. Proton upgrades. Wonder if it's still worth using, even though it's such an old version. Right, that's model 8, correct? I'm on like model 10 most times now. I do not need to be on model 8. Surprised my guy didn't get ambushed by more mercenaries on the outside. They're like, we just keep all the guys in one base. That's it. We just have them chill. Now, what will we find over here? Will we find more war medals that my character will most likely sell off at some point? Guys, we're doing an evil playthrough. Sometimes Shepard needs to sell off some war medals from people. Can we go in the hole, please? Sledgehammer rounds. I'm liking that. What I'm not liking is that I'm picking up so much stuff again. Okay, so I went there. I went here. Wait, have I already been here? Oh, interesting. I just naturally got to one part of my place naturally. That's me saying naturally twice. 3 times now. Naturally.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
Alright, come on. Can we open this? Did I see that there was no sign of survivors? What's the point of me having the crash pod then? Why is that on my map? Yeah, we got a crash pod that has no sign of survivors. Nobody will be happy to hear that because there's no identifying features. We need some identification. Go, 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 go. Up, 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 up. Oh, another Solarian. I'll just yank the war medal right off you. After I get past your little lock that you have somehow on your body. $38,000 for a medallion. Think about that. I wish there was a way for me to see if there's anything else that I can like just go and loot, but I really don't want to be spending so much time just driving on a snowy planet. I have to go tell Helena Blake that stuff later. Alright, let's go to the map. Let's just... I'm just curious about the quest now. I really don't need to be going and doing everything else, every single thing. Oh wait, wait, wait. I didn't explore the rest of the place, right? Did I already scan this? No, I didn't. I mean, yes, I did. Did I scan this? No. This? Just give me more things to scan. Alright, now we can go elsewhere. We can go to Plutus. Man, there's a couple places here where I'm like, I don't recognize the system name whatsoever. Oh, the MSF Ontario. I feel like I've already been here before then. Because I feel like I wouldn't have been on the... yeah, I probably would have immediately went to the Ontario. Oh, MCG, how are you doing? Oh man, we're just scanning the rocks here. Alright, we've been here. That's the way to determine it. I just wish it was easier to tell which ones I've already been to. That's all. That's all. Now I need to go to my journal. Cerberus. Where are they? Voyager cluster. Oh. Oh, we could go to Amazon, or we can go to Yangst. I think that's how you say it, right? Yangtze. That's how you actually say it. Hopefully it's only one planet I need to land on. Ah, Prothean data disk. Light metal, nice. My guy has made so much money from these, like, just landing, or just like grabbing all these minerals. Unbelievable wealth. And somehow he gets to keep all of it. Oh, is this the planet where I think you, I could have sworn there's some kind of animal on this planet. I'm not too sure if it's this one or a different one. But I know there's some kind of XP farm that you can do with one of these animals. Palladium deposit. I'm a very lazy puzzle solver. I just want to be able to solve it from my initial position. So what? I go here, 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 here. Well, might as well start at the top and then go from place to place. I feel like that's probably the way to go. Guys, space is the final frontier. Why can't I not blow up the rockets? Well, I should be able to blow up the rockets. Alright, out, out. F5. I'm pretty sure this place is just full of zombies, which actually is not a... I kind of remember these places not being so fun. You know what, before we go into combat, let me just do a little bit of a switch up here. Equipment, let me just get my grenade with the last stuff here. Singularity. Sorry, Cerberus Commando, I'm not letting you do that. Alright, Garrus. Where's the Cerberus sniper? You can throw them. Use your powers, please. How did that person not die? Alright, sniper rifle time. Garrus, you just lay down until this is done. You get a nice little vacation.
It appears Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Oh. Thank you. I'm pretty sure the mission was all about us going to the other bases. The entire purpose of why we're here. Well, okay, I guess that's not so difficult. They're just collecting Rachni. That's all. Just a little bit of Rachni collection. We should be allowed to keep them in like a zoo. At the same point though, I feel like they might be a little bit too smart for a zoo. So maybe that's not the right course of action. It worked the first time we kept them in the zoo. They escaped and nearly took over an entire planet. Alright. I probably picked the most unoptimal course for action here. I like how my guy hasn't like leveled up in like forever. I feel like my character's on course for some kind of level up. Then again, is level 25 the max level in this game now? Oh no, never mind. I see this here. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I just need to get an incredible amount of XP now. Who's gonna be in this one? I think this is gonna be the build with the Thorian. Do we want to take any guessers here? Any guessers? Thorian in here? Who's gonna be in here? Before we do that though, let me just heal my characters. Wait. Do I have points? No, I don't have points. 6 shots, welcome in. How you doing, 6 shots? Hopefully you're having a pretty solid day so far. Are you, I'm assuming you're probably excited for Modern Warfare 4, right? Uh-oh. I like the Cerberus commando armor. My only wish is I could have it. Don't let him puke on you. Oh. He's running at us menacingly. There you go.
I wonder what horrors Cerberus will have waiting for us at the next base.
All clear.
We'll see. We'll see what they have for us. Surely it's not a man being brought back to life. That will never happen in this base. Have you watched the porn parody? What, Ass Effect? Is that a thing I need to be looking forward to? I need to watch this then. Also, I don't like that I can't save any of these items. There should be a way for me to go into my inventory and like get rid of some things, because friction, this is actually really good to have, and for some reason they're making me reduce everything into Omnigel, which I'm not a big fan of. I have to imagine that probably exists, right? Like, there's no way that doesn't. There's definitely a YouTube video out there that's called that for sure. Oh man, this makes me sad. This makes me so sad having to get rid of everything here. Ass Effect. I assume that they had to have that in their mind, that we're like, people were gonna call us Ass Effect when we show all those like ass shots of people. You know what I'm talking about, Mass Effect 2. There's a lot of ass shots in that game. Before the Legendary Edition, I think, took them out. Okay, so let me go to my armor. We'll upgrade my armor, and we'll have to do some changes there. Okay, so which one do I want? Yep, that's what I want. And then we'll do that too. I wish I had better armor. My character is so fucking... He has no luck with finding good armor. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't realize I had something else I could just reward you with. What about you? Can I reward you with a new suit of armor? There you go. You get white armor. I feel like this is pretty fitting for you. Possum, how are you doing though? What have you been up to this past couple, like this week? Let me go here with... I'm assuming that would benefit her for the throw-in, right? When she's a biotic. I hope so. She needs the most protection, unfortunately, because she is probably the most valuable. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Blue Wire Tool here. How about this? How about we just convert a bunch of things into junk, and then we sell it when we get onto the ship? That's a pretty solid idea. Nope, that's not what I want to do at all. Convert all junk. How do I convert things to junk though? Let me see, Mass Effect. Okay, so on my screen, there's supposed to be a garbage bin. I want to be honest, I don't see it. Is there some kind of thing on my screen that I'm completely missing here? Also, I didn't realize I had Geth rifles. Okay, what? How am I supposed to turn this into... PC. I actually have no idea what they want me to do. Because there's supposed to be like a junk icon on like the side of the thing here. I have no idea how you're supposed to activate that on here. Oh, right here. Oh. Okay, I was misreading that. I thought it was over here. I was like, oh. Okay, well, this makes it a lot easier for me to like get rid of later then. I was saying this is what I need. So we'll just... Unfortunately, anyone who wants these, they just don't get them. This is all going to be sold, given to people who, you know, are more in need. Probably more mercenaries and criminals. Let's be real. That's a really good... How is that shotgun a V111111 and much better than mine? How does that work? Huh. Maybe I shouldn't just immediately disregard some of these old stuff then. Old things. They need like main menu music here. They expect me to do a lot of main menu things here. They should have it. Hopefully there's a sell all junk button because I'm gonna require all this time to be saved, hopefully. Anything that doesn't have an X in it is being sold. I think we're at the point now where everybody in our crew needs to be equipped with something that's a little bit more superior. So if anybody has any of these, shame on them. If you have a value kind of rifle that you bought at Walmart, not my companion group. Alright, this we don't have so much choice yet, so... We'll just go from this point. Any heavy armor we just immediately get rid of because humans I can't use it. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Appreciate everyone who's sticking by with us going through the things here. We just need to make sure that these were taken care of. Omnigel. Just need to make sure I have some room in my left in my inventory. I feel like these are probably worth quite a bit, the Geth rifles. Of course. You know what? Immediately reduce into Omnigel. This will take, but probably sell it immediately. Immediately reduce. We'll take that. What else will we find? I'm trying to think what the third thing is that we have to take care of. Is it Geth? I'm assuming it's not Geth. Alright, let's go to the facility. I want a quick save just to make sure we make, you know, we don't waste all our time in the inventory. Because I really don't want to have to do any more inventory space keeping. I can't convert all that to junk, but how much Omnigel does a man really need? Then I say that as I survey uranium and plan to keep that for my, the Alliance, right? Is Shepard just keeping this uranium on him? Or on his, like, ship? He's like, I'm just keeping all these, you know, very dangerous elements. All in one place, too. We to put them all in the same box. We don't individually wrap them or anything. They just keep bumping into each other on the travel. I'm sure there's some kind of chemical reaction that could happen. Ah, you already had your eyes on me. You must be watching the stream, Cerberus. Oh, a triangle. Top of the morning to you, sir. Top of the morning to you, too. And top of the morning to whoever put this pyramid here. Well, it's probably like, it's 6 o'clock here, so if you want the exact time. But yeah, it's, good morning to you, of course. How are you doing, Sniper? What have you been getting up to on this wonderful Tuesday so far? Or has it just been waking up? Alright, sorry.
Negative contact.
Didn't mean to just send a missile right outside of my base. Or outside of the Cerberus base. Not good. It's 5:11 over here exactness. 6 o'clock to... Oh, nice. 5 o'clock in the morning? Or do you usually like sleep during the day? Oh, so yeah, okay, so it is like 5 p.m. then. Ah, it's more of these guys. Oh, before we... You know what? We'll just set him loose. Will the Arachnai help me? Oh, that was beautiful.
Here it comes.
Yeah, stop shooting at me, please. Alright, you guys need to lift them up. I've never been to Texas. Texas seems like it would be a really cool place to go. It's I always hear everything's bigger in Texas, which I'm assuming is probably the probably the truth. It seems to be the truth of a lot of things in the States. I am the worst sniper of all time. I apologize.
One last stop to make, Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much.
Kohoku.
Perimeter secure.
Stick to the legend. Welcome in.
Oh, goddess. It's
You came here at the wrong time. We just saw Kahoku. Poor Kahoku. How you doing, Stick? Do 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 do. My guy is just fatigued now. Where? Okay, so what was the last stop that I need to go to? I thought you said Count Dooku. I did say Count Dooku. No, it's Admiral Kahoku. Which, I guess if you don't... You know, if you say it quick enough, it does sound like Count Dooku. Who was my favorite evil Jedi. Well, Count Dooku's not really so evil. I guess he is pretty evil, but like... All this is meant to say is I like Count Dooku. As a kid, I hated Count Dooku because I didn't like his sword, his lightsaber having a curved tilt or a curved hilt. I don't know why. As a kid, that really bothered me. I was like, you got rid of Darth Maul and then brought in. Again, this is a kid. I didn't really understand the weight of having Christopher Lee as you know, Count Dooku, but as a kid, I was like, you brought in an old man over Darth Maul. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was mad about that. As a kid, I was like, come on. Now I'm like, okay, well, Count Dooku was pretty sick. He was an old duelist kind of Jedi. It'd be cool to see BioWare doing Star Wars next. It would be cool if they would return to Star Wars, but I don't know if EA would ever let them do it again. If we ever wanted to do some BioWare Star Wars, we could play Knights of the Old Republic. But I'm still like, I have no idea if the remake is still in the air or if it's still like in the works or what's going on with the remake, especially now that there's that new Knights of the Old Republic game coming out. BDP, welcome in. Welcome in, BDP. We've just been exploring space and taking care of our, you know, a couple of last side quests before we mainline the end of the game. There'll probably be like 2 or 3, I'll say 4 more streams of this game for sure. 3 or 4 more streams. We're definitely getting close for sure.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational.
You need to turn back, Commander. Okay, okay. I'll turn back. Good evening, Sir Funk. Good evening indeed. Good evening indeed. So far it's been a good one. I feel like, I haven't personally felt it, but I feel like the heat's starting to slowly rise up. You've already been enjoying the heat, right, BDP, over in over there?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational.
I'm pretty sure it's hot there like most of the year, correct? I always complain about the heat, but I'm pretty sure I see some of the heat from like South Asia and like, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, never mind. I'm complaining about nothing compared to some other people. Alright, we're gonna do something real quick. We're gonna save ourselves a ton of time and money. Enjoying what again? Looks like you're exploring the moon. Oh, I am exploring the moon. I was just saying I was saying enjoying the heat. I'm like, but I think you have the heat like 24/7, so I don't think that's it's really different for you, right?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Oh, I jumped up quite a bit. I just sold off all of my junk, and I just went from like, what was it, like 3 million or so? Jesus. I didn't realize I had so many like level 2 things on me still. Where did these come from? Alright, well, we'll be here for a second. Oh yeah, I can just do this. I actually already did buy this game last sale, so I don't have to buy it anymore. That, you know what, that's even better. I think it's the best thing is when you're like, oh yeah, wait, I already bought this game. Then you're like, oh wait a minute, that's not good for my memory. It's definitely not good for my memory if I'm not remembering that I didn't buy this. It's, just recently, I think I bought Binding of Isaac. I actually didn't really buy anything too big on this sale. I should have, to be honest. I should have looked and seen if there's anything that was tickling my fancy. But like, we got Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3 is one that we have. And then we, yeah, the Binding of Isaac and like all the DLC. I think I just picked up. Just because I was like, you know, that game seems like it'd be a fun pick up and play kind of game. I've seen people spend millions of hours on Bind and Isaac, so might as well give it a go. You ever played Bind and Isaac? My guy has $8 million here, by the way. Whenever I played this game before, I think I don't want to say I cheated for money, but there were a couple times when I just cheated for money. This time around, I had to not do any cheating whatsoever. Except for the, you know, getting extra morality points, but evil playthrough. You're allowed to cheat if it's evil. Actually, it's either super hot or super rainy. Fair, fair, fair. I'm assuming more rain in like the winter season, correct? That's usually how it goes for the more hot regions. Yeah, I've maxed out my money.
Looking for supplies?
What can I buy from you so I can not have my money maxed out? I'm gonna buy this from you. This. Better than my sniper? To be honest, it doesn't look like it. None of these snipers are particularly better than mine. Ooh. Alright, there you go.
Looking for supplies?
Not right now.
No, I saw something. I wanted to see one thing.
Supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
I think it's better than mine, correct? Nope, never mind. Alright, well, we're done with you then. Tally, where are you? I'm gonna get you your gear here. Oh, I like that armor. I like the red and white mix. Kind of cool. 20% protection, and what else? There you go, that works.
Shepard.
I don't think any of you guys have anything more to say, right? What do you have to say?
Commander, I should get back to my duties, Skipper.
Yep, there you go. She does not want to talk to me whatsoever. You're done. Already completed your storyline. I think Tally's done. If not, we'll just talk to her after the thing is done. Vermeer. You know, let me go talk to Caden. Poor old Caden might want to talk a little bit. He's got the right idea.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense.
We're all in for the duration, Commander.
Alright, cool. Thanks, man. I just wanted a little bit of advice, but if you don't have any advice, then
yes, Commander.
I'll leave you alone.
Is there something? But humanity needs. But there's something special about it. Tends to keep to himself, though. But humanity.
Everything.
But there's something. Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry, I just want to make sure I talk to you before I end this playthrough. I feel like I haven't talked to Dr. Chakwas whatsoever.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Nothing important.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to... Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, never mind. All my companions are accounted for. Better for me. I don't want to talk to them. They don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to them. That's fine. They want to give me the silent treatment, that's completely cool by me. Okay, where is the next mission I need to go to? Journal. You found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to the Nephrin in the Columbia system. Voyager cluster to Columbia system. Where is it? Did I just completely forget what... I think I completely forgot which one it was. The Voyager cluster. Voyager. Oh, I was right here. Okay. Yeah, that would explain it. Hopefully I don't have to go on too many different planets. Nephren. We'll land there in a second. We have some more things to survey. I hate how finicky these are. Sometimes these don't like give you the thing until like the third or second pass. Come on, give us something. If you don't give us anything, Cerberus is a bunch of just dogs. Actually, I guess that's funny because of, you know what, never mind. You know what, never mind. Does this place really have no metal for me to scan? How sad is that? I just wanted a little bit of metal to scan. Oh, I said I want a little bit of metal to scan, and they immediately give me something over here. I can appreciate that. Please be uranium? I got uranium fever? Speaking of uranium fever, I've actually been getting... You know what's weird is ever since Fallout 4 permadeath ended, I've been getting the urge to play more of it now. There's a small amount of time where I need to like take a break from it. But yeah, now I want to play more of Fallout 4. Either more mods or... you know, something. I gotta check out the mods a little bit more. See what they have going for them. There's one mod that I've already have in mind that I've been wanting to try. The, what is it called? It's a big overhaul mod. It's like, Fallout New Vegas has dust. I don't remember what it's called exactly for Fallout 4. I think it's like Frost. I want to give that a go. So this is a more survival-oriented kind of like mod, I'm pretty sure that is. Kind of makes things a little bit more dire. More, you know, adheres to the yellow stuff that I was kind of trying to do. The permadeath. You know, someone should build a road on this planet. I can't imagine that Cerberus like has a car or something that can just easily travel here. Does everybody in this universe have their own like Mako they just drive around? Old MacDonald had a Mako. E-I-E-I-O. He drove up here, he drove down here. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, another mummified Solarian. Let me just not... Oh, oopsies. I accidentally ran over his corpse by accident. ID tag. Oh, wonderful. My guy collects ID tags like they're hockey cards or baseball cards. Choose which one you prefer. I'm sorry, were you guys supposed to be a challenge? The driving is so weird on the Mako. I know I've probably mentioned that a couple times, but I still can't get over like the backwards is forward and forward is backwards sometimes. Depending on like how where it's facing, of course. You know, let's go to my pistol. Also, I don't have any grenades. Apparently the Normandy does not supply grenades. Alright, keep him in stasis, or keep him in stasis. Oh, we finally leveled up. Took us long enough. I have no idea why my guy keeps healing like that. Okay, what is this? I keep hearing... Is it clipping? I'm hearing some kind of clipping. No, 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 no. Sabotage. Fucking ring around the rosy with this guy. Why are we doing this? Is this how snipers are trained to play? Oh! Good job, Garrus. I've sniped these fools. You know, I'm gonna overload you. You're overloaded now. And now your health bar is green. Just like your ham. Your green eggs and ham. What am I, Dr. Seuss? You're just standing there now. Alright, well. Poor you. Hopefully killing that guy gave me enough money back to recuperate my guns. Look at that, $9 million. My guy's gonna be a rich man in Mass Effect 2. For like a brief period of time. Just take it all. Okay, they have a lot of good stuff here. Jesus. No grenade kits though. Grenades? Oh, they had one grenade in there. I'll take one grenade. One grenade's all I need. Where are you in here? I thought there was gonna be like a scientist. Alright. Creepy ass place. The game does have like a very creepy atmosphere when you're just kind of going through outposts and whatnot. And some of the outposts definitely have a certain feel to it. Also doesn't help that the music is pretty fitting for it. All right, come on. Underground facility. Let's go to the debris. I think I've already been here. Yeah, I have. Come on. Can the M35 make it up here? I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I've gone up steeper hills and this one shouldn't be that much of an issue. Alright, up the hill we go. What debris will we find today in this area? There's gonna be another crash probe? Yes it is, of course. I should just use my Omni Gel. This game doesn't need to be done anymore. Return to Normandy. Oh. Admiral Koku has been avenged.
Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Cut to the chase, dummy.
If you know something about Cerberus, you'd better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I am merely an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh.
See, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
What do you know about Koku's death?
Koku ending up dead.
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
What's in it for me?
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to... Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Why do you want the files?
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or...
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander.
Alright, good. The Shadow Broker better remember that. I helped him out this time. Alright, so where's the next planet I need to go? Oh, so my guy got $132,000. Jeez. Alright. That was a pretty good, pretty good offer. So that's already been done. Unk has to be done. Okay, privateers, where's this at? Go to the Strenus system in the Horsefield Nebula and search for signs of Gareth. You know what's funny is I think we got this mission at the very beginning of the game. So like, Gareth's just been waiting for his brother's word forever now. So we'll go to the Horsehead Nebula, help his brother out. Yeah, so we'll go to the Strenuous system. I so much love the scan from like Mass Effect 3. The scan in Mass Effect 3 was so much better. That was one of those changes that I would agree was a good change. Have I already done this mission and I just haven't turned it in? I must have already done this mission. Alright, so it goes onto the planet. I get it, game. You know, we'll bring Tally out this time. Tally gets to come out. And it's another snow planet. We have been just hitting every single snow planet this time around. Alright, so my character's gonna go all the way up here and then do like a cinnamon swirl type of pattern of exploration, I mean. Cinnamon swirl. Aha! I think all the insignias are nearly collected now, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I immediately abandoned my path of pattern, or my pattern of exploration. I have such a bad habit of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Immediately just does the wrong thing. This is definitely going to be a spot where I get attacked, right? Yep, I knew it. Don't turn. I remember Thresher Maw being so much more like tankier. No, no, no. This guy is a coward. $88,000? Okay, that's a little bit more worth it. A little bit better than the $77,000 that were provided beforehand. Probably have to take it away from some like yeah, some programs on the Citadel for some starving children, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so I came here, right? Like, we've seen that Commander Shepard just destroyed another Thresher Maw. Alright, well, we can't afford to pay him the 88,000 credits this time around. We'll have to cut some programs. The Canes for Kids program will not be a thing this year on the Citadel. Did we not already come? Yeah, we already came to this as one.
You lead, I'll follow.
I love wasting time with things I've already been to. Come on. Up the hill. Down the hill. We're nearly there. Why is there a mercenary camp here? Is it gonna be like one of the stories where the brother was taken hostage and... Oh, privateers! Yes, this might be them. How I didn't see these ones, I don't know. Come here. I'm surprised that guy's not dead. He's like, I have biotic shields. Somehow they prevent me from dying from a couple ton car from crushing me. My guy just wants to break in the unconventional way. He just wants to break in through the wall. These guys are just standing there. Can we like grenade them? Oh, yeah, you see, this is why we need to leave singularity for these people, because this is when we become a little bit screwed here. Alright, can we lift this? Okay, we can't lift him up. Put him in stasis for a second. Wait, how can I not shoot? That was a weird glitch. For a second, they weren't letting me shoot the one character. I was like, huh. Are they important? Every time I use marksman, the game just heals my character. Every time without question. Don't let me get up to you. I want to beat you down. Disposal. Oh, we found him in the disposal. That's nice. Or we found a grenade in this. Never mind. I was like, oh yeah, is this how the quest is gonna end? We're gonna find him in the disposal? No, thankfully not. Me knowing that I can just tank that now is a little bit dangerous. Oh, Captain Willem's here. That's a shame. I wonder what the datapad says. Probably some fun, like, will and testimony, or, you know, a journal of, like, what happened to him. Most interesting things. Oh. Alright, how many more of these do we have? We have quite a bit to go. I'm gonna clear out the rest of this planet and we'll double check how much we have left to go for on this. So mission survey team should be the next one that we have to be doing. Hades Gamma. Oh, I've not already done that mission. I don't really know. I feel like I've already been to the Hades Gamma system. Go, go, go. Is this gonna be rare? Palladium, is that rare? Alright, so that should be like nearly 2 more left and then we're done with that one. I'm trying to think which one's the important one of the bunch. I think the Prothean disc matter. I think the heavy metals kind of matter. Then again, I don't know if those are just things that help you in Mass Effect 2. Tally, get out. Tally, you're not already dead, are you? Where the hell's Tally at? I'm just gonna go back to the car. Guys, everyone get back to the car. This is stupid. I got we used the AI hacking on them, but it didn't work. Good job, Tally. I could play Hop Hop Go. These guys are like 1,000 XP each. This is a great reward. I don't want to see any more Geth. That soured my mood quite a bit. Making me feel like a loser for falling into a trap. Why would they do that? Now my Commander Shepard has a very low confidence point. Doesn't believe in his own ability. Okay, how are we doing on that one? Yeah, pretty much 3, 2, 1. So, you know, that will probably be done pretty quickly. I wonder if any other metals are on this planet. I wonder if I'll ever be good at driving. Was there, they said there was a computer. Was there not a computer? Doesn't look like a camp. I'm like, it says it's a camp, but it only has like a tent pretty much. Could be a little bit better. Aha. A corpse. Oh, we'll take it. I was expecting a bunch of them to like spawn a bunch of Geth. Alright, well that saves me a bunch of trouble. A bunch of trouble here. Alright, so where to next? Journal. You said I need to go to Hades Gamma and look for the survey team. This is Hades Gamma. This is Hades Gamma. This is Hades Gamma. Okay, where in Hades Gamma is it? That's where I need to be looking for. Oh, 1 minute. How many of these places have I not been to yet? I wish I had infinite time so I could just go through all these places. Oh, I just saw that some guy on the YouTube was asking about how much I bench press. I'll be honest, I don't really know. Over 500, I'll just say that. You can't verify it. But, you know, maybe that's it. How many planets are there to actually walk on? That's actually a good question. You know what, we're gonna do a quick little Google search. Alright, so how many planets are there to land on? So there are 27 uncharted worlds. So each of these worlds that we're going through right now would count as like an uncharted world. So yeah, that's a good amount. Chris Brett's benches through 50 on this front lawn. I do. What's his name? That's what that one guy does, right? The one rapper. That was like all the way back in like 2014. I don't know if he still does it. 2014? When was Riff Raff like the most like influential? Actually, we'll just go here first. Go right and then go slant. Riff Raff. What a character that guy was. Did he come out before or after GTA 5? Because he kind of reminds me of a character from GTA, I'll be honest. Also, this is definitely going to be a planet where I have to fight another Thresher Maw. Another Thresher Maw planet. I nearly guarantee it. tell you, I can tell you immediately. I can feel the vibes of the planet. I thought he would get involved with WWE at some point. I wonder if he's like, is he a controversial figure? Like, does he do anything like? I don't know exactly what he does. I guess WWE already doesn't care about controversial figures. Now that I'm talking about it now. Go, 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 go. Hopefully this damages them. Yeah, he was messing with drugs pretty openly. Yeah, you see, that would probably be the thing that makes the WWE not want to take him in so much. They do not very much appreciate drugs. Unless, I mean, you're the top guy. If you're their top guy, they might not be, they might look the other way. If you bring them a lot of money, maybe they won't care. This guy sucks. I would have been so mad if he killed me with his like little death squeal there. If his death squeal killed me, I would have been ending the stream immediately. Oh, look at that. A nice little ancient debris again. Oh. Is that the end of that mission? That must be the end of that mission. Nope. 2 more of them. Valid rage quit. All my rage quits are valid. Whenever I want to rage quit, it's always valid. No. It would have to take a special sort of like me being tired. Where I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not playing this. There's only been a certain amount of games that I've actually like fully quit on. When I say fully quit on, I don't mean like when I soft quit the game, when I just kind of stop playing the game because I have another game that I'm playing. I mean like I just quit the game because I'm so mad about the game. I feel like Shenmue, I don't know if you've ever played the game Shenmue BDP or if anyone here knows what Shenmue is, but Shenmue was one of those games where I think I just got tired of the game. It was one of those games where it just kind of dragged on over and over again. It's a very interesting game, very story heavy, Shenmue. But the thing is, it's very repetitive too. It's kind of like there's times when you have to like, there's like days at a time where you have to go to the docks and work, and you know you have to actually like use like literally use like a, what is it, a forklift. Like they would have like a, I'm pretty sure there was like a forklift mini game in the game. I have to double check, but either way. But when they told me that I had to take a week of in-game time to work at the docks, I was like, yeah, okay, that's too much. I'm not doing that. That's that's too much just wasted time on stupid activities. Oh. I'm trying to think of other games I've like hard quit. I don't know if anyone here has any like hard quit. Wait, I have I leveled up, right? I leveled up, but they don't give me any more like points really. It's like 2 more points per level. Makes me a little bit sad. Or not Rex. I didn't realize we had so many points for you, man. There you go. Alright, well, you see, this is why I back away and I do this. I'm trying, yeah, let me see, what other games have I hard quit? Honestly, I don't hard quit games very often unless I really don't like the game. I think Dark Souls 1 I probably hard quit the first time around because I didn't understand exactly how I was supposed to enjoy the game. But I grew to love them, that's for sure. Bro, how the fuck did that reach me? I was like, I don't get the range of that. I wasn't understanding how they were able to reach me from so far. Okay, alright. This is where you start bringing them up. Jesus, that's so many of them. Warp. I want to get my shotgun back out. That's it was proven to be pretty useful.
Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists.
Oh yes. What's the terminology they use for in the other games? They got a it's not brainwashed. It's some specific term they use. Indoctrinated. There you go. Yes, they get indoctrinated with this thing. I always appreciate. There's a theory out there called the indoctrination theory that I always enjoyed. It was like a theory on the game and whatnot. I don't exactly remember every little point that it was making, but all right. 1 minute. I think the main point of the indoctrination theory was like, throughout the entire 3D games, your character was getting indoctrinated through the different means. There was a lot more to it. I wish I had. Oh, we do have singularity. And you can throw them. Come on, people, use your carnage, use your abilities. Yeah, it accounts for all the exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husk. Alright, nice. Good, good, good. I mean, I don't like hearing that they got turned into cybernetic husk, but I will say exogeny. Not good people. Not good people. Lot of bad eggs with the exogeny group, unfortunately. How many missions have I think I did like what, like a solid like 4 or 5 missions today. Ooh. A sludge container. I don't know what that even means. I feel like a sludge container can only mean bad things. If someone owns a sludge container, I feel like that's I mean, what's the sludge necessarily? Is it a human waste sludge? Is it kind of like a human remains sludge? What kind of sludge? I don't think there's ever a good use of the word sludge. Alright, so been here. Now we just have to go these two. And then I'll, you know, we might start wrapping up the stream. We'll see. We'll see. But I think this preps us for the next time we play the game, when I think we finish the rest of the side quest, and maybe we even start Vermeer. This is gonna be another Thresher Maw area. No? Yeah? Alright, never mind. You just have a bunch of flat land, you don't have a Thresher Maw here? I feel like they were planning on having multiple Thresher Maws on this planet. I don't want to speak for BioWare, but I feel like that's the plan. Oh, it's Roman. Oh,
it's Roman.
You know what? Actually, speaking of B2P, speaking of bowling and anyone else who's a bowling fan, was it? There's a July 16th. There's gonna be a game that comes out on Game Pass. It was actually on sale this week on the Steam sale, and I was considering picking it up, but because I saw it on Game Pass, there's a pro bowling game that's coming to Game Pass that has I'm pretty sure it has like a career mode and everything. So there's a chance I'm gonna give that a go. Well, we'll have to see. But yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that it was coming to Game Pass, and I was like over the moon. I was so happy. Does it look good? Looks as good as a bowling game could be, or could get. No, from what I've seen, it looks pretty. It looks like it has like a solid build on it. Like I've definitely seen worse games for sure. This one actually does look semi-professional, I feel. I thought if it was a game that looked like a little too cheesy, I probably wouldn't be mentioning it whatsoever, but I was like, you know what, it has some potential. What am I supposed to do with that? I have no idea what I was supposed to do with that. Oh man, let me do something real quick. Alright, okay, never mind. The thing I just activated was just like flavor text or whatever they call it. Alright, let's go to the Normandy. We're gonna go over all the missions that we've done. I thought that was gonna be like a queue for what's his name to show up. Multiplayer with friends can be fun. That is true. That is true. I gotta see if that has a multiplayer mode, that one. The Pro Bowling. Let me search it up real quick. It does have multiplayer. Okay, interesting. Hopefully it's not like one of those immersive sims that it's like not fun. But I feel like it, from what I've seen, it looks like it should be a fun time. Oh, the breaks are starting in 40 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna probably turn in a couple quests and then probably get back to the ship. But yeah, we're nearly done with all the side content. Trying to do as many negative things as possible before I turn my negative Shepard into Mass Effect 2.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
So let me just bring up the thing. I have a little list here that I was keeping track of. Hostile takeover, I'm done. Survey team, I just did. Cerberus, I did. Privateers, I did. Let me see. Alright, so I think I did Geth incursions.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let me just go to the map real quick here. Okay, so distress call I've also already done. Okay, Lost Freighter, anything but Lost Freighter here. Okay, so Lost Freighter I haven't done. Lost Module I also haven't done. Espionage Probe. Derelict. Where is it? Where is it? Alright, so I know exactly which ones I kind of need to take care of now. Do that. I'm pretty sure Geth incursions I should have already done. Am I just missing? Oh yeah, no, Geth incursions I have done. Alright, let me save this now. There you go, that has been saved. I'm trying to think where the two people are. I think one guy's at the Citadel, other guy's at the Citadel Tower, and the other guy's where? The bar. I like how they just said the one guy died of natural causes. He like died of being killed by Arachni. It's like the worst cause that could have happened to him. You. Bring me somewhere. The Citadel Tower. I'm pretty sure this is where the one guy needs me to go. The only thing is I don't have any use for your money anymore. You need to give me a favor.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body.
Willems, when his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
You were fooling yourself.
False hope doesn't do anybody any good.
Maybe. But sometimes I think false hope is better than no hope at all.
Oh, at least Garov didn't get, like, combative with me.
For his funeral.
I thought he was going to be a lot more combative. Alright, so Helena Blake. Where is she at? I think she's near... She's Presidium. Around here, I think. Wait, doesn't she tell me to go somewhere else? I could have sworn she sends me somewhere else. Yeah, Horsehead Nebula. Never mind. Alright, well, I guess that'll be done next time. Let me see. Let me get back to CSEC. Can I just immediately return to my Normandy? No, you can't. Would have been cool.
Celebrations are being planned for the
Would have been cool.
of the Rachni Wars. Many council worlds
Would have saved us a good amount of time.
Solarian colonies will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni.
Thank you for the lurk 6 shots. That alien's always lurking. They're lurking among us. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know if I believe aliens are living among us, to be honest. I feel like there would be one alien who wouldn't be able to shut his mouth and be like, guys, I'm an alien. Then again, maybe that's the whole point. Let me see here. Alright, the game has been saved. And now we can go over here, guys. Alright. Let me put the links on screen here. Let me do this real quick. If you guys want to follow us on any of their platforms, you know, this is the end of the stream, of course, so, you know, it's about that time. So, YouTube, we're always trying to push watch time, you know, get our subs up, of course. If you guys are on YouTube watching currently, maybe hit that sub button. Maybe hit the like button. Maybe don't hit dislike. Please don't hit dislike, but I don't really think dislike really does anything. X, TikTok, my brother MCG519, he also streams, so check out his stream too. Discord is right there, so if you guys want to keep in track or keep in contact, and you know, if there's any multiplayer events that happen or anything that we you know, want to talk about, all on that Discord. But let me find someone on Twitch to go raid out to. We will miss you, Angel. I appreciate you saying that. I will also I will also miss you. Who's currently online? I got a suggestion, sure. I'll you know, put the name in there. I'll consider it, but I think I might already have one in mind. Let me see. Let me just make sure there's no one else on that. Okay. Let me just make sure I haven't read it out to this person in a second. Let me just make sure. Okay, it's been a couple days. So we're gonna raid out to streamer friend of the channel. Their name, Mr. Doom Dizzle. He's also playing some Mass Effect, so we'll throw you over to a pretty similar like category. Get some more, you know, get some more space vibes going. But thank you everyone for being in here. I'll be back on Thursday with more Demon Souls. Saturday with more more Minecraft. We will be playing more Minecraft for sure. But outro time. Thank you for watching.